Cancer. Next reading is for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, what's up, Cancer? This is Daniela, Purple Star Tarot. I am going to roll the astrology dice. With the astrology dice, I am able to see what the cosmos want you to focus on right now. And then I will look at the tarot cards so we can see what the energy and the guidance and the pathway moving forward is. So let's go ahead. 5, Pisces, Moon. Okay. So with this roll, I'll tell you what this all means here. The first one I look at tells me what the action, or sorry, what the situation is that we're looking at. And the second one tells us what the feelings, actions are around that situation. And then the last dice tells us where in your life this is all playing out. So just by glancing at this, it feels that, well, Cancer, I mean, I saw something the other day that told me that Cancers were saying, why do we always get called out as the emotional ones and all that kind of thing? Because you're a water sign, okay? Just like Pisces, I just did Pisces. The last one I did yesterday was a Scorpio. Yes, you are a water sign. You remind us to feel our emotions, but also you remind us to protect your emotions. Cancer, you wear that, you're a crab, okay? So don't forget that you have that shell, that outer exterior that you, sometimes that outer exterior gets a little too hard, okay? Sometimes you gotta be that soft shell crab. Sometimes you gotta let people in, right? And that's what I'm feeling by this. It's like letting people in by you sharing and creating as a child. Letting your inner child out. Okay? I'll show you why I mean all this here. Okay? The first one that we're looking at is the moon. With the moon, that's the situation. Okay? The moon energy. Feeling your feelings. Being perceptive. That's the word that's on there. But it's also very nurturing. How you care for yourself, how you care for other people around you. Okay, that's the situation. And then the feelings, actions, emotions around that is going to be represented by the Pisces energy that we see there. I'll show you the Pisces card. We got the little fishies on there. Little koi fish, okay? Sensitize. Being able to flow with your emotions and not hide from them. Okay, you're gonna have a time that you let that out, but you also have a time that you're gonna be strong and not be emotional. All right, but the 5th house tells us where in your life this is all playing out. 5th house, you can see this is your passion. That's your joy. That's your love. That's how you create. That's your inner child energy. So when it comes to the message for you, Cancer, moon, sensitized, passion. I feel this is telling you to really understand these feelings that you have. You may not have to like go out and like blatantly say, I feel this, I want this, I need this. But you're able to express that in a creative, artistic way. Being able to nurture your inner child by letting you play. That's what I see when I say 5th house. Creation, expression. And that's really related to this Leo energy as well, because that's the 5th house. The 5th zodiac sign that we go through is the way you express yourself. The way that you are seen. It's making me feel like that saying, children should be seen and not heard. Let your voice out. Be able to sing, be able to express, be able to speak what it is that you need. Don't hold back. Don't feel that you are overburdening people, because the ones that understand you and are there for you, they got your back. Okay? Share the sorrows, share the joy. Okay, now we're going to look at some tarot cards, and with the tarot cards, this is going to give us some guidance going forward. Let me go ahead and shuffle a few times. right. And there we go. And also, like I will say, if you are watching this live, go ahead and comment in my chat. I'm on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. If you are needing to get a question answered, I'll be there for you right after I do this reading for Cancer. Okay, so let's go ahead and split the deck as if you were doing a reading with me in person. I shuffle the cards, I hand them to you, and I let you split them into 3 piles. So that's what I'm going to do right here. I feel like these need to be here. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, the Moon. Look at this, the Moon. Look at all the Moon energy we got here, okay? Are you hiding something? Are you hiding how you feel? Are you hiding how you feel because you don't want to overburden people? Okay, let's look and see what we got going on here. I like looking at the card that's on top as well as the card that's on the bottom, and this is going to give us the complete picture of what's going on. So for the situation, I'll show you all 3 cards for the situation. We got the Moon, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups. So when it comes to the situation for you, Cancer, Knight of Pentacles and 2 of Cups. Knight coming in to save the day, but this is the slowest Knight in the deck. Honestly, if I was going to look at all the Knights in the Tarot deck, Knight of Pentacles is my favorite one. Not just because I'm an Earth sign, but because this is a Knight that they plan and think about their next steps. They're not just jumping into a situation where they're going to just react. This is one that is going to be very methodical about the steps that they are taking. Okay, so this horse here, you being able to move into the best kind of situation of, I feel like the Cancer that I am talking to, like you have a partner. Or maybe it's not, maybe you're not in a relationship, maybe it's like you have a friendship, you have a trusted person that you can confide in being able to explore this a vulnerable side, explore your inner child together, like you're healing together. Okay? And if you're not in a relationship, maybe this is just you and you. Your inner feminine energy, which is your creativity and your passionate and emotional side, as well as your inner masculine that's like I'm tough, strong, disciplined, and structured. But this is really showing that balance between the two. And when you are able to share your cups, share your love, share your inner feelings and emotions, that you're not hiding them anymore, that you're able to grow something from that. You see, they have these 2 cups together, and there's like a tree growing right behind them. So you guys are watering things together, but in the right season, right? How does this make sense? It's like you're not pouring your love and emotions and thoughts out to the wrong place in the wrong time. That the situation is showing, hey, we've been watering this garden together. We know when this tree's going to grow. We know when that plant's going to grow. So there's balance there. Okay. So going forward with what to embody right now, past, present, this is present energy. It feels like a little bit of like fighting with yourself. A little bit of, I don't know who needs to come out on top. Do I trust my intuition? Is this safe space? Is this good for me? Good for my inner child? Because this is your inner self. 5th house is where this is playing out. Your passions. Okay, so what to embody is you're in a safe space. You're in a safe space to howl at the moon. You're in a safe space to be able to express yourself. But there may be a little bit of conflict of like who needs to be able to receive this energy? Who needs to be able to who is going to be there for me. You're there for yourself, but it feels like there's been a lot of like thoughts, a lot of back and forth, of like of that energy. Am I able to express myself? Am I safe? And it feels like you are to shine on your own. You're able to re-emerge and really show your talents, show the skills that you have, because you have a lot of all of this. Going back to what I said earlier, children should be seen and not heard. This is your time to be heard. Okay, whenever I see this card, it makes me think of Sia. She's singing, sharing her gifts, sharing her talents, telling stories in a way that, like if you know music by Sia, or at least watch any of her music videos, she always has that girl Maddie dancing and acting out very emotionally driven situations, and I feel like that is Sia's creative way of like telling her childhood story. Okay, so this is the end of holding it all in. This is the end of all this pain and struggle and mental energy, like, because this 10 of swords, 10 is a number of endings, and swords is your mental energy. So this is like showing that you don't have to let it stay in all the time. Find that creative way to let it out. Find that creative way to let your secrets, let your inner energy, your I feel like you've been holding back for some time, but it feels like right now you are in a safe space to be able to do that, to be seen, to be heard. You can even do it in a cryptic kind of way. That's what I'm feeling with all this moon energy. You're not going to be outright and open, be like, this is my problems, let me just blah, blah, blah to everybody. It's like, no, you're going to create. You're going to make, write a poem, write a song, paint a picture. What do they say? A picture's worth 1,000 words? That's it. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card for you, Cancer, and we'll get a final message from this deck. Same card came out twice, so we got to talk about this one. Okay, we got 5 of Wands in 2 different decks here. And what was I saying this whole time? Let yourself be seen. Seen for yourself. This is the time for you to see yourself. See yourself in the mirror. Be able to shine your light in the mirror. It doesn't matter what other people think. It doesn't matter what other people are saying, because you got to shine for yourself. I'm going to read what this says. Conflicts with others caused by opposing opinions. Walk away from drama unless the situation really is worth your time. And then stand up for yourself. Very ambitious people. Okay? So I feel like this even goes with the Knight of Pentacles here too, is being the situation with our partnerships, the situation with the people that we're in. Can we trust them with our secrets? Can we trust them with our inner feelings and our thoughts? Invest wisely. Invest in the right people. Invest in the right situations. And walk away from the people who are not there to support you, the people that make you feel like you have to stay in hiding, have to stay in the dark, stay in, like, you need to be able to share and have that safe space. So if the Cancer that's tuning in right now, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, if you do not feel safe to be able to be vulnerable and authentic with the people that you're around, find another outlet for it. Meaning, if you're a blogger, if you make videos, if you're a painter, first create from your heart for yourself. Be able to see all of this emotion that you've been holding inside of you, all these thoughts you've been holding in, put it on paper. even if it's not an artistic kind of way, like just write down, even if you got chicken scratch handwriting, like put it on paper. Being able to actually reflect on yourself, doing some shadow work, some journaling, really understanding, is this energy mine, or is this the energy of the people that I'm picking up around me? I feel like the Cancer, you're very empathic, that you pick up on other people's emotions. So maybe you have to distance yourself from other people and actually take a look at yourself. See how your light is shining without being impacted by the light of the people that are around you. Okay? Stand up for yourself. Okay. That's the message for you, Cancer. That's the message for you. Thank you so much for letting me read for you.